Daily Horoscope, the 17th of October 2017. Aries. Mercury will govern your conjugal love sector. Mercury is the god of communication, of speech, of dialogue. Couples will be able to better understand each other and find a good complicity. Singles, your love life will finally be beautiful. Those who come out of a separation, or simply those who have lived alone for some time, will have a chance to make a troubling encounter on this day. Venus, the goddess of love, promises you some irresistible emotions. You will aim high, and you will work on ambitious projects. You can also make big decisions about your future career. Your daily work will bring you many satisfactions. Taurus. The gift of the day will be undoubtedly the influence of Venus on your area of love. By forming a favorable configuration, this planet will above all protect your loves. If you live as a couple, Venus will offer you a beautiful day of tenderness and complicity with your spouse or partner. If you live alone, it will do even better. It may well be that it will pay you an important meeting. For some of you, there will even be a wedding in perspective. If you plan to build a business collaboratively, you can find an associate today. However, to avoid conflicts of authority, put things right from the start. Good performance for all workers. Gemini. Here is an energetic planetary cocktail, which could well affect your life as a couple. One thing is certain, you will take the initiative. That of training your spouse in new projects if the routine weighs you, or to make muscular adjustments if your relations do not suit you anymore. Single, the astral influx will encourage you to ignore the conventions, the constraints you hate, to no longer listen to your senses. Go there cheerfully if your heart tells you, without useless states of mind. This predominantly mercurial astral environment will multiply your intuition but will also make you somewhat naive or too euphoric. You will want to broaden your professional horizon, and you will be favored in your efforts. Cancer. Enthusiastic couple loves planned in the program. Enjoy these perfect hours. But do not make the mistake of adorning your beloved with all the qualities that he does not have. Be more realistic. Bachelor, you will transform yourself into champion of seduction. You will lead several links in front and will be in love with everyone. And you will claim it. What to make mad your different partners. At work, you will adopt contradictory attitudes, showing, in turn, an audacity bordering on unconsciousness, and then an excessive caution. It is therefore essential that you find a balance between these extreme behaviors. Otherwise, you will have difficulty carrying out important projects or making the right decisions in the face of essential choices. Lion. The day looks promising for the native couple. The Venus planet, with its beautiful aspect, will inspire you to pick the day and savor all the joys of existence in the company of your spouse or partner. Bachelor, if you are a heart to take, here comes the time of active love building. Under the impulse of Venus, you will no longer be satisfied with shared emotions, candlelit dinners and romantic walks for two. In principle, no problems will arise in the workplace. Luck will unite with your will to ensure your success. Do not allow anyone to put you in the wheel. Virgin. For the loners, a favorable day for a meeting. Just be careful not to be enthusiastic about someone who would not be worth it. Take at least the time to choose if several candidates are in the running. If you live as a couple, your instinct for property will be very sharp. You will tend to adopt a cavalier attitude with your spouse or partner, as if you had only rights and no duties towards him. He will not let himself be done. You will have to take advantage of every opportunity. It is up to you to broaden your professional horizon or to carry out projects that are particularly important to you. Otherwise you may get bogged down in a routine form that will not bring you anything good. Libra. On the heart side, the day will start well for singles and will end even better. The presence of the planet Venus will make you feel strong emotions and give your impulses an air of mystery. Some natives will go so far as to taste the pleasures of forbidden love. Big clouds could darken your marital heaven, especially if you are thinking of making your spouse or partner jealous to spice up your union. Very quickly, indeed, the situation could escape your control. It is a day of professional luck that will be offered to you, provided you are not going to spoil it by errors of judgment or vain chatter. You will have plenty of ideas and original projects perfectly achievable. Do not shout it on the roofs and beware of people to whom you could expose them lightly. Some might take advantage of them and you will not realize it until too late. Scorpio. The planet Venus in excellent aspect will favor the encounters in love. Yet you will not have a weather vane. The pleasure of a moment will not suffice you. And if you fall in love this time, your passion will not be a flash. Native living together, you will be ready to change your habits somewhat and make efforts to break with the everyday routine and marital routine. Of course, it is not your spouse or partner who will complain. So, well-being and pleasure will reign supreme in your life as a couple. On a professional level, you have the highest expectations. Indeed, you will be able to thwart all the traps that will enamel your way, and especially that of the dispersion. Focused on your goals, you will succeed in channeling your energy. Sagittarius. It is useless to deceive you. This day will be perilous, under the nefarious aspect of Neptune. Things may explode for couples in deep disagreement. For other couples, the current celestial impacts will simply result in disputes or sulky without consequences. Unmarried, if you want to live your sex life, you must be careful to banish from yourself any aggressive drive or any warlike intention. The astral atmosphere will put you on the war foot, while sensuality needs relaxation and sweetness. There will undoubtedly be markedly positive events in your professional life. You will get all the supports, all the necessary protections. Your official steps will be successful. Capricorn. With this astral atmosphere, your spouse has an interest in clinging. Changing moods, fantasy to spare, not to mention a taste for independence that keeps growing. He did not know you in that day. But if you show him that you still hold so much to him, this metamorphosis should rather please him. Bachelor, you will probably make a meeting that will make you instantly happy. But do not get too fast on this person, however seductive it may be. Expect to know more about it before forming projects. We can certainly not blame you for wanting to follow up on ideas. This time, you will go to the end of your projects, and you will put all the assets on your side to succeed in the work. Aquarius. This aspect of Saturn will spoil you, and you will be delighted. Your spouse will redouble your attentions and will care nothing for you. You may even find that he is doing too much, but it is so tender with you. Bachelor, Saturn finally stops influencing the love area of your theme. Phew. This celestial movement will make the influence of Venus very favorable. You will indeed show much less rigorous and demanding and, at the time, an adventure will finally tempt you. The general planetary tendency appears to be very favorable to the liberal professions. Companies that were previously designed will be able to take an increasingly profitable turn for you. For the time being, the essential thing will be to show more initiative in order to transform the current good current into total and final success. Pisces. Neptune misplaced in your heaven could at times sow there's isony in your couple. Nothing serious, rest assured, and the conjugal happiness will not escape you. Bachelor, here is the star Saturn, which will still spread its bad influences on your loves, withdrawal on oneself for some, maximum demand for others, and, in both cases, not really head to frolic with the first comer. What you need is seriousness and, with a little patience, that is what heaven will eventually grant you. Your professional life should be much easier than lately, even if some small obstacles still require you to be patient and calm. Your daily work will bring you many satisfactions.